everyone, and thanks again for checking out Indy Handshake. We have another great match for you tonight. We have Sara del Rey versus Maxi Mynx from Pro Wrestling Iron on June 7th, 2003 in Angels Camp, California. Part of the Iron Fist Tour of 2003. I am Paul Ponte.
I am Joaquin Xavier.
And we are so glad to bring you this match from Pro Wrestling Iron, a company that had a lot of great wrestlers. Sara del Rey especially, you might know her more as Sara Amato. She's currently one of the trainers at NXT in the WWE, and she's facing off today against Maxi Mynx, who we see right now, jaw-jacking with the crowd. And the referee for this night was Nick Chaboya, and the ring announcer was Ron Head.
Maxi Mynx antagonizing the crowd, expressing her displeasure with, I guess in her eyes, a low turnout, Paul.
You know, not all indie shows are packed to the gills. That's a fact. But I like to call it a nice intimate crowd, a nice intimate setting is what we have here. Maxi Mynx trained at the North American Wrestling by Brian Ward in the Fresno area. She had a short stint in the California scene, working for promotions like North American Wrestling, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Big Time Wrestling, amongst others. She's actually a professionally trained classical musician, and she quit the wrestling business in order to pursue a career in that.
Oh, what instrument does she play? Do you know?
That I do not know, unfortunately. Sara del Rey, no stranger to the NorCal scene, started her training at All Pro Wrestling under Robert Thompson and the American Dragon. You might know him as Bryan Danielson. You might know him as Daniel Bryan. You might know him as the guy who says yes and he's a vegan. But either way, you know who he is. And then she continued her training at Pro Wrestling Iron with Michael Modest and Donovan Morgan. And this is at a Pro Wrestling Iron show we're seeing here in Angels Camp. Sara Amato, Sara del Rey, whatever you want to call her, an incredible talent in the ring. Trying to get this match started, but Maxi Mynx seems a little more concerned with what's going on outside.
Maxi Mynx just can't seem to mind her own business and focus on the match. Too busy trying to antagonize the crowd. Lock up with Sara del Rey.
Moves over into a waist lock.
Reversal. Maxi Mynx trying to find her way out of the lock she's in, but to no avail.
Sara really with the strength advantage here.
We have a crossface.
She's claiming that Sara is pulling her hair, but I don't see that happening right now. I think that's Mynx just trying to get one over on the referee, Mr. Chaboya here. Wrenches the arm, but an easy reversal. The technical prowess of Del Rey is wonderful, but the agility of Maxi Mynx has nothing to sneer at right now.
Certainly not. I'm watching Maxi as she maneuvers in and out and in and out of Sara del Rey's attempted holes. Even now, with this headlock, Maxi Mynx, although agility can't really account for throwing Sara del Rey into the ropes, and Sara del Rey just knocking her down. Leapfrog, the old international, into a hip toss.
Maxi grabbing Sara by the hair after accusing Sara of doing that to her, and then tosses her outside the ring, and it looks like that knee caught the guardrail.
Ooh, Maxi Mynx seeing an opportunity in a favored knee and taking that opportunity to the best degree she can.
She looks like she might have tweaked it, spilling out of the ring there.
Ooh, continuing to stomp on Sara's obvious knee issue.
You might ask, how does one go from working independent wrestling to working for the WWE? Well, Sara del Rey had an incredible career in the ring, wrestling in Japan, in Mexico, goes for the overhand, but Maxi Mynx shoulder checks her into the gut, flips over her. Some nice agility there, and a low basement drop kick to that already injured knee. Wraps the leg around the rope.
Sara del Rey being quite decorated up until this point, landing herself as a reputable trainer for NXT, one of the hottest wrestling brands in the world.
Now Maxi, once again, single leg takedown, kicking the back of the leg there.
Maxi Mynx picking that leg apart.
Relentless attack here from Maxi Mynx.
Continuing to wrench that leg. Ooh, inverted dragon screw.
That's not only going to hurt the knee that she's got hurt, that's going to hurt the hamstring. That's going to hurt every part of the leg of Sara del Rey.
All of that weight collapsing on that leg like that. Oh, yes.
Fists to the face of Sara del Rey.
Into the ropes.
Tries to wheelbarrow, picks her up, reverses, and a big backdrop there from Sara del Rey, but she's still hurt.
Still favoring that knee.
It looks like a lot has been taken out of these two women in this match so far. Maxi slow to get up, and Sara as well.
Sara del Rey flexing that knee. Minding that knee even when she's on her feet. Maxi Mynx going for in the corner. Irish whip. Oh, reversal into the turnbuckle. Nice drop on to the mat.
Head of steam here. Clothesline, nothing technical or fancy about that. Just brings her opponent down.
Gets the job done though, Paul.
Suplex, once again attacking the back of Maxi Mynx. 2 count only though. I feel like the tide has turned. Sara del Rey is taking control of this match now. Back elbow once again. Seems to be going for more of a hard striking offense, getting away from that technical background she has.
Sometimes that's how you have to do it. Nothing fancy, just pure brute force.
Sara whipping Maxi into the ropes. Springboards off into a crossbody, but is caught. Sara catches her here, and a beautiful fall-away slam. Sara del Rey finding it taking a bit too much time to get over to cover her. That might come back against her here.
That knee pain is taking valuable seconds off her time.
Maxi kicks out and gets the leg to the rope for good measure. Sara getting up, but still slow because of that injured knee.
Powerbomb?
Oh, she keeps her there. Maxi
Not quite.
Back down, gets her back up. Twists over.
Into his sunset flip. And no, not quite. Not quite the 3 count Maxi Mynx was looking for.
Kick to the gut there on Maxi. Has her going, and she looks like she might be going. You might know it as a vertebreaker. You might know it as a kudo driver. You might know it as a lot of things. Spins her around and drops her. Unbelievable.
Right on her spine. And the 3 count ends this contest, ladies and gentlemen, with Sara del Rey just smashing out the win despite the obvious knee injury she sustained during this match. We have a winner.
We want to thank you again for checking out this match, along with all the other matches we have available on YouTube, as well as our podcast and everything else. Please check out IndyHandshake.com, Indy Handshake on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Give us a like, subscribe, and all that. I'm Paul Ponte.
I'm Joaquin Xavier.
And thank you very much for checking us out.